Hello guys, welcome back to the next video where we are solving the series 3 set 1 of the CBSE 2003 accounts paper. We are going to solve all the MCQs one by one for your easy understanding. If you've missed out the previous videos, do check them out. The entire playlist is in the description box below. You can find the link to the playlist, and also if you don't want to miss out any future videos, then you have to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon. बहुत ज़रूरी है ताकि कोई भी important videos miss ना हो, इसलिए hit the subscribe button and the bell icon. So let's get started. The first one that we have, Keshav and Karan were partners in a firm sharing profits equally. The capitalized value of average profits of the firm was 18 lakhs. Assets of the firm were 20 lakhs excluding goodwill, and liabilities were 5 lakhs. The value of the goodwill of the firm by capitalization of average profit method will be. Okay. Now you have to remember here the formula for calculating goodwill by way of capitalization of average profit method is nothing but the capitalized value of average profits minus net assets. Net assets means assets minus liabilities. So 20 lakhs minus 5 lakhs, which is 15 lakhs. Capitalized value is given 18 lakhs. So 18 lakhs minus 15 lakhs, 3 lakhs is your answer here. Okay, this is how you're going to solve it. So for your reference, you can write net assets equals 20 lakhs minus 5 lakhs, which is equals to 15 lakhs. Next one. A and B were partners in a firm sharing profits and losses in the ratio 3:2. On 1st April 21, the balances in their capital accounts were 1 lakh 50 and 2 lakhs respectively. The partnership deed provided that interest on partners' capital will be allowed at the rate 10% per annum. Now, during the year 31st March 22, the firm incurred a loss of 10,000. Interest on A's capital will be how much? A very important point to be noted here that interest on capital is allowed at the rate 10% per annum. It is not charged. Okay, there is no compulsion here. And in such cases, the interest on capital is only provided if there is profit. Okay, but in this case, there is a loss, so interest on capital will not be provided. The answer is nil. Next one. Dash is the basis of relationship between the partners to run the partnership business. Answer is agreement. Agreement की basis पे ही partnership का business चलता है, वही relationship create करता है between the partners. At the time of change in profit sharing ratio among existing partners, reserves are transferred to partners' capital accounts in the following ratio, and this is a straightforward answer in the old PSR. Okay, no confusion should be there. Mehak and Ravish were partners in a firm. On dissolution of the firm, the loan given by Mehak to the firm was 30,000, by Ravish was 15,000, and by Mrs. Ravish was 10,000. Okay, and Mrs. Ravish is not a partner. She is considered as an outsider, as a third party. And as per the rule, third party loan or external loan to be paid off first, and that's what the question is asking here. The first payment will be made for Mrs. Ravish loan. Number C will be the answer. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Surbhi and Leena were partners in a firm sharing profits and losses in the ratio 5:3. Ashi was admitted as a new partner for 1/4 share in the profits of the firm. Ashi acquired 3/5 of her share from Surbhi. From the following, how much share did Ashi acquire from Leena? Now, there is a very easy and a quick way of doing this. Now, you can see clearly Ashi acquired 3/5 of her share from Surbhi. That means 2/5 of her share she acquired from Leena. 2/5 into of her share, which is 1/4. So, 2/5 of 1/4, which is straight away 2 by 20. That means 1 by 10. So 1 by 10 is the answer here. Straightforward, no plus, no addition, no subtraction. If you know this concept, you can do it straight away, and that's what you have to do in the exam because it's just a 1 mark question. You can't end up doing long calculations. You have to know these tricks. Next one, Sunbeam Limited issued 20,000 11% debentures of rupees 100 each at a premium of 10%, redeemable at a premium of 5%. The loss on issue of debentures account will be how much? These are issued at a premium, so that won't go as a loss. लॉस में क्या जाएगा? द प्रीमियम ऑन रिडेम्पशन. ये 5% जो है यही लॉस में जाएगा. 5% ऑफ 100 इज 5 रुपीज पर डिवेंचर. 20,000 डिवेंचर है तो 20,000 इंटू 5 विच इज 1 लाख. सो 1 लाख होगा हमारा लॉस ऑन इशू ऑफ डिवेंचर. 20,000 इंटू 5. 1 लाख is the answer here. Okay. Next one, Nargis Limited purchased assets of rupees 8 lakh and took over the liabilities of 2 lakh from Gauri Limited. The payment was made by issue of 8% debentures of 100 each at a premium of 20%. Number of debentures issued will be how much? Net purchase consideration is 6 lakhs. 8 lakhs are the assets and 2 lakhs are the liabilities. So that is 6 lakhs assets minus liabilities divided by the issue price of each debenture, which is 120 because there is a premium of 20%. So 6 lakhs divided by 120 is 5,000. So number of debentures issued are 5,000. So option B is the answer here. Next one, which of the following statements is true for reserve capital? Again, note the word, it's reserve capital and not capital reserve. Okay, very important for you to note. Now, as you know, reserve capital is the capital which is uncalled throughout the life of the company, and it is only called in the event of winding up of the company. So option A is your answer. If you know it, you can do it immediately and secure 1 mark for yourself. Question number 6. Gopal, Krishna and Govind are partners sharing profits and losses in the ratio 5 is to 4 is to 3. Krishna retired on 1st April 2022. Gopal and Govind purchased her share of profit by giving her 1,20,000, rupees 80,000 being paid by Gopal and 40,000 by Govind. So the gaining ratio will be, now this purchase price which they have paid, that only becomes their gaining ratio. So 80,000 is to 40,000, which is 8 is to 4, which is 2 is to 1. So option D is your answer. Okay, for better understanding, let's write it down here. 80,000 is to 40,000, which is 8 is to 4, and which is 2 is to 1. Next one, number 7. Interest on partner's loan is debited to profit and loss account, which is true. Interest on partner's loan is a charge against profit, which is also true. So in that case, option C is your answer. Both assertion and the reason are correct. Number 8. A share of rupees 10 issued at a premium of rupees 2 per share, on which rupees 8 per share including premium have been called, and rupees 6 per share including premium is received, is forfeited. Share capital account will be debited by how much? Now, as I have always been saying, during forfeiture, share capital is always debited by the called up amount. Okay, this is one thing you cannot forget. Called up amount excluding premium, because in share capital we don't include premium. So excluding premium, that's important point again. So if 8 rupees was called up including premium, excluded 2 rupees is the premium, so 6 rupees is the amount that will be debited to share capital account. Okay, number Roman 2. A share of rupees 100 on which rupees 70 has been received is forfeited for non-payment of final call rupees 30, the minimum price at which this share can be reissued. Again, as I told you, this is a hot favorite for everyone. Here, the question varies. Either they ask you what is the minimum price at which the share can be reissued, or what is the maximum discount that can be given on reissue of shares. Okay, minimum price is the amount which was not paid, and maximum price or maximum discount that can be allowed is the amount forfeited. So if 70 was forfeited, so 70 is the maximum discount that can be allowed. So minimum price it can be reissued is rupees 30, 100 minus 70. Okay, next move on to the next one. Anu, Charu and Divya are partners sharing profits and losses in the ratio 2 is to 1 is to 2. Their capitals were 5 lakh, 3 lakh and 2 lakh. So total capital is 10 lakhs. Okay. Anu personally guaranteed that in any year Divya's share of profit after allowing interest on capital to all the partners at the rate 5% per annum would not be less than 75,000. This is the minimum guaranteed given by Anu to Divya. The profit for the year ending 31st March 22 amounted to 2 lakh rupees. You are asked to calculate Divya's amount of guarantee is short by the following amount. How much the guarantee is short by? 2 lakh is the profit. Out of that, first of all, you have to calculate and subtract interest on capital because this profit is before subtracting interest. 5 lakh, 3 lakh, and 2 lakh is 10 lakhs. 5% of 10 lakhs is 50,000. So if you subtract that, your profit that you are getting is 1 lakh 50,000. So IOC, you can say total IOC equals to 5% of 10 lakh, which is 50,000. So profit is 2 lakh minus 50,000, which is 1 lakh 50,000. Divya's share will be how much then? Divya's share will be 1 lakh 50,000 into 2 by 5, which is coming to 60,000. Okay, so in that case, the shortfall is 15,000, right? 60,000 is the share coming, guarantee given is 75,000. So shortfall is 15,000, which is 75,000 minus 60,000. So that's your answer number C. Now find the final amount of profit distributed among the partners after adjustment of guaranteed amount. That will be, now already we saw that Divya's guaranteed amount is 75,000, right? So B and C cannot be the answer. Okay, so we have to now find out among A and D which is the right answer. We saw that 1 lakh 50,000 is the distributable profit. Out of that, now let's calculate what is Anu's share. If you calculate that, Anu's share is also 2 by 5, which is coming to 60,000. Now Anu has given a guarantee of 15,000 to Divya. So if you subtract that, Anu is left with 45,000. So in that case, option D is your answer. Charu did not give any guarantee to anyone. So Charu's share is 1 by 5. So 1 by 5 of 1,50,000 is 30,000. So definitely option D is the answer. Move on to the next one. Vikram and Sumit were partners in a firm sharing profits and losses in the ratio 2 is to 1. The capitals of Vikram and Sumit after all adjustments were 50,000 and 40,000 respectively. They admitted Jayant as a partner for one-third share in the profits of the firm. Jayant brought proportionate capital of the firm. The amount of capital brought in by Jayant was. Now this is again straightforward if your concepts are clear. 50 plus 40 is 90,000. If Jayant is coming for one-third share, then this 90,000 represents two-third share. So for two-third, if the capital is 90,000, that means using unitary method again, the total capital of the firm is 3 by 2, right? And now, if Jayant is supposed to bring, then of this total capital, Jayant will bring one third. Okay, and that is coming to how much? Number 12, Rhythm Limited took over the assets of 30 lakhs and liabilities of 12 lakhs of Sham Limited for a purchase consideration of 23 lakhs. Excess value of purchase consideration of 5 lakh over net assets will be, now if there's a obviously excess value of purchase consideration, that means it's a goodwill, and that is debited to goodwill account. Pretty straightforward if you know it. Number 13, Isha and Naman were partners in a firm sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 2:3. With effect from 1st April 22, they agreed to share profits and losses equally. Due to change in profit sharing ratio, Isha's gain or sacrifice will be. Very clearly we can see that the ratio is becoming equal. That means 1 by 2 from 2 by 5. So obviously it is a gain. So let's calculate how much is the gain. So that will be 1 by 2 minus 2 by 5, which is coming to 1 by 10. Okay, if you do the calculation, you will get to understand how it's coming to 1 by 10. So answer will be 1 by 10 here again. Let's move on to the next one. Number 14. A partnership firm has capital employed of 6 lakhs. Its average profits are 80,000. The normal rate of return in similar type of business is 10%. The amount to super profit is how much? Now, simple है. 10% of 6 lakhs, which is 60,000, ये हो जाएगा हमारा normal profit. Average profit दे दिया है 80,000. So, the difference between the two will be my super profit. Normal profit है 10% of 6 lakhs, which is 60,000. So super profit है simple, which is 80,000 minus 60,000. So 20,000 is the answer. Option C is the answer here. Let's move on to the next one. Number 15. On 1st April 21, Narmada Limited issued 5,000 8% debentures of rupees 100 each at a premium of 10%. The total amount of interest on debentures for the year ending 31st March. Now, again, I've seen some of the students, they are not clear with the concepts and they sometimes forget that interest on debentures is always calculated on the face value. Okay, this premium is given to confuse you. Don't be confused. 8% is the rate of interest which will be calculated on the face value. Face value is 5 lakhs, 5, which is 5,000 into 100. So 8% of 5 lakhs, which is 40,000, that is your interest amount. Okay, 8% of 5 lakhs, 5,000 into 100. It's very important for you to know the concepts. Concepts अगर clear नहीं है तो छोटी छोटी गलतियां होती रहेंगी and marks फिर होते रहेंगे. Sunbeam Limited issued 4,000 6% debentures of 100 each at rupees 95 per debenture. 6% debentures account will be created by. Another tricky question. हमेशा याद रखना debentures account जो होता है वो शेयर कैपिटल अकाउंट जैसा होता है और इसमें भी हमेशा फेस वैल्यू ही आता है. ओके, 4,000 डिबेंचर्स का फेस वैल्यू 100 करके है 4 लाख रुपए. तो ऑप्शन सी इज योर आंसर. अगेन यहाँ पे डिस्काउंट कंफ्यूज करने के लिए दिया हुआ है. डोंट बी कंफ्यूज्ड, हैव योर कॉन्सेप्ट्स क्लियर. पार्ट बी. Which of the following is not a profitability ratio? Again, by the looks of it, you should be able to easily guess profitability ratio कौन सा नहीं है. ग्रॉस प्रॉफिट है, रिटर्न ऑन इन्वेस्टमेंट भी है, ऑपरेटिंग प्रॉफिट रेशियो भी है, ऑपरेटिंग रेशियो भी है. So proprietary ratio is not a profitability ratio. This is a solvency ratio. ठीक है, नाम याद होना चाहिए कौन से रेशियो किसके अंडर आते हैं to secure this 1 mark. Which of the following is a tool of analysis of financial statements? तो कैश फ्लो स्टेटमेंट ही है इसका आंसर. स्टेटमेंट ऑफ पीएल और बैलेंस शीट नहीं है। The debt equity ratio of a company is 2:1. Which of the following transactions will increase the debt equity ratio? So either debt बढ़ना चाहिए या इक्विटी घटना चाहिए इस रेशियो को बढ़ने के लिए। इशू ऑफ शेयर्स बढ़ रहा है, इक्विटी अगर बढ़ रहा है तो ये रेशियो ओवरऑल घट जाएगा, तो ये नहीं है। इशू ऑफ डिवेंचर्स ये डेट को बढ़ा रहा है, इससे रेशियो डेफिनेटली बढ़ेगा। बोनस शेयर से नहीं बढ़ेगा, पेमेंट ऑफ क्रेडिटर से भी नहीं बढ़ेगा, तो डेफिनेटली ऑप्शन बी इज द आंसर। During the year ended 31st March 2022, Shraddha Limited earned net profit of rupees 15 lakhs before interest and tax. The company has a 10% long-term debt of 50 lakhs. The tax rate is 40%. Calculate interest coverage ratio. Now, फॉर्मूला पता होना चाहिए यहाँ पे। फॉर्मूला के न्यूमरेटर पे है दैट इट इज प्रॉफिट बिफोर इंटरेस्ट एंड टैक्स, जो ऑलरेडी दिया हुआ है 15 लाख। ये टैक्स रेट 40% कंफ्यूज करने के लिए दिया हुआ है, इसको यहाँ पे काम नहीं है। कंपनी का जो डेट है वो 10% लॉन्ग टर्म डेट है, तो इंटरेस्ट होगा इसका 10% ऑफ 50 lakhs विच इज 5 lakhs। सो इंटरेस्ट कवरेज रेशियो है 15 lakhs बाई 5 lakhs। ओके, सो 15 lakhs बाई 5 lakhs विच इज 3 times इज द आंसर फॉर इंटरेस्ट कवरेज रेशियो। स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड है अगर कॉन्सेप्ट क्लियर है, नहीं तो बहुत ही डिफिकल्ट हो जाएंगी, सिंपल सी चीज़ें भी डिफिकल्ट हो जाएंगी। Which of the following transactions will result in inflow of cash and cash equivalents? Inflow का बात हो रहा है यहाँ पे, किससे कैश इनफ्लो होगा। फर्नीचर कॉस्टिंग 80,000 was sold. ऑब्वियसली जब फर्नीचर बिकेगा तो पैसे आएंगे, कैश आएगा, तो ऑप्शन ए शुड बी द आंसर। लेट्स चेक। बोनस शेयर से पैसे नहीं आएंगे, ट्रेड पेबल से पैसे नहीं आएंगे, डिप्रिसिएशन से भी पैसे नहीं आएंगे, तो ऑप्शन ए इज द आंसर। Which of the following is not related to cash flows from investing activities? Purchase of marketable securities ये इन्वेस्टिंग नहीं है, क्योंकि इसको कैश एंड कैश इक्विवेलेंट में माना जाता है। सेल ऑफ लैंड इन्वेस्टिंग है, सेल ऑफ इन्वेस्टमेंट्स भी इन्वेस्टिंग है, और परचेज ऑफ इक्विपमेंट भी इन्वेस्टिंग है, सो डेफिनेटली ऑप्शन ए इज द आंसर। सो सारे क्वेश्चंस कवर हो गए हैं। होप दिस वाज हेल्पफुल। If you have any questions, do let me know in the comments box below. I'll be more than happy to help you out. If this really helped you, hit the like button and share with your friends. Hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss out any future videos. It's very important for your preparation to be on top of all the updates, all the videos that is being shared. Stay tuned for more. Thanks for watching.